How do you think I can address the fine lines and wrinkles in my forehead or around my eyes?
Yeah, so we can use something called a neuromodulator. There's a few different brands that are Health Canada approved. We have Botox, Dysport, Xeomin, and Nuceiva. These work by temporarily paralyzing the muscle, so that signal from your brain to the muscle to be able to contract is just stopped. When you have this, it typically lasts anywhere from 3 to 4 months based off of our metabolism. And what it does is it prevents that movement. So as we age, we start losing collagen. What ends up happening is we have some fine lines that start breaking. When you constantly have wedging of the muscle and that collagen can't be produced between, that's when you start noticing the fine lines in your case, or long term, it can be deep creases. So when we have a neuromodulator in there with no movement, what ends up happening is that collagen's able to reproduce. Naturally, our collagen typically reproduces every 28 days. In a 3-month period without movement, you're gonna slowly reproduce and get that nice little plumping of the skin, and you'll kind of eliminate any fine lines in your case, so be preventative. And then if you start noticing deep onset lines, it just turns into more anti-aging purposes.
That's really interesting. And how often do I have to get the treatment done?
So on average, it's 3 to 4 months if you're looking to completely prevent movement. So it's dependent on what your goal is. So some people want it in the sense of it when they see fine lines and wrinkles, that's when we turn and start doing the procedure. For some people, they like no movement. So it could be 3 months, it could be 6 months. It's based off of what you prefer. You can either be kind of for anti-aging and completely preventing, or you can just do it for preventative.
That doesn't sound that complicated. What other areas do you also treat with Botox?
Yeah, so neuromodulators can be treated throughout the face, down our neck, and even for stuff like hyperhidrosis, so excessive sweating for our auxiliaries, hands and feet. It can also be treated for TMJ, migraines, but it's just dependent on what you're looking for. If your main concern is forehead, between the brows, around the eyes, that's a very common treatment area. And then we can move further down to doing lip flips, so turning out the lips naturally, doing your chin, and then even doing platysmal bands on the neck.
What is the aftercare?
Based off of the treatment area, you're gonna have to just maintain being upright for the next 4 hours, so no laying down, no taking a nap midday, and then no exercise for the next 24 hours. You're not gonna be rubbing any of the areas, so normally I suggest if you're going home, just leave your face to not be washed for that after the 4 hours. No alcohol, Advil, aspirin. You have been poked by needles, you're always at risk for bruising. Those things just kind of enhance it long term. So just take the day off and it's easy, and go about your day any other way though.